So, fellas, got a question for you. Are you full? Yeah. Are you full? Are you full? See, the other day I was in a session with my guide right now, and she asked me, am I full? And I had no idea how the hell to even answer that. I didn't know. It was something great for me to look at. So one of the things that's really interesting for me that I was interested in when she asked me this is it sent me on a journey of peeling back the layers. And this video is about checking in with, are you full? And what the heck does that even means? What does that mean? So let's dive into it. My name is Paul Newell. I am a new wellness guide, and I'm a host of the Men Talk About podcast. Men Talk About podcast is about men's development, men's inner work, and men's education. And it's for men, and it's for the masculine consciousness. So really anyone could listen to it because the masculine resides in everyone and in all things. So let's get back to this piece right here. Are you full? First off, let's check in with what the heck this even means. So full, look at it this way. Full is another word of looking at, or another way of saying, are you fulfilled? Are you fulfilled, right? Full, you'll hear in some coaching circles and some sacred circles, they say I'm full, or in conversation when someone's giving feedback, someone may say I'm full. But in this case, what we're looking at is, are you fulfilled? Now, this is a question that I don't know about you all, but I rarely get this question. And ever since I've been asked it, I ask other men this and other people this, because this is a way of checking in with where you are in your space, in your life right now. Are you fulfilled? Does what you do make you feel happy? Does it make you feel content? Does it make you feel like you're doing something? Does it make you feel worthy? Does it make you feel ecstatic? Does it make you feel all bubbly and giddy and all these things inside? That is what it means to be full. Are you full? Now, one of the ways to get there, because when I first heard this, I was like, what? When I first heard it, I had to dig back. I had to peel the layers. Okay, do I feel full? Do I feel content? I had to look back and really dive back into when did I do something when did I accomplish something that I felt like on top of the world? And for me, it was when I graduated college. Like I graduated college, I went to college right out of high school. I quit for a year and a half because I was like, this ain't for me. And then I went back. And it was hard going back after a year and a half because everybody said I wouldn't. And then when I went back, it was like, yeah, what? Went back and then I got great grades. And then when I graduated, I felt like I was on top of the world. I was like, you couldn't tell me shit. I knew I had put the work in. I knew I had accomplished something. And also, I knew that there was a path out ahead of me because of what I had done in this instance. So in that way, it made me feel full. It made me feel fulfilled. I knew I had done something for my past. I had done something for my present. And I'm doing something for my future. So I knew something was serious. I knew it was right. And that's what this, now I have a reference point. So this is the first invitation. If you're looking to figure out, are you full or are you fulfilled? Check back to an experience when you felt like you accomplished something that meant the world to you. Check back in with that experience, record it, get all the senses, make it a sensual experience. Meaning I want you to think back to what it felt like, what it sounded like, what it smelled like, what you were wearing, what you felt in your body, everything. Bring it back to that space. Bring it back there. The reason being why we do this is because it helps to create this sensation or creates the association in our brain and in our body. So now going forward, as you do any action or as you go out into your workspace or as you go out into your relationship, you can start to look for those ways that you feel full, that you feel fulfilled. When we start to look and get curious as to how we feel fulfilled in our life in general, in all ways of our life, then we can start to find those things about us. We can start to activate parts of us that may be dormant or activate parts of us that really help us tap into who we truly are. And this is something that's crazy because I don't know about you, but I can get into a whole lot of boxes. Like, hey, I'm supposed to be this, I'm supposed to be that. And whenever I play in these boxes, what I find is that it leads me to feel unfulfilled. And what's the opposite of full? It leaves me feeling empty. And when we feel empty, you know what happens? Addictions, boredom, whole bunch of stuff, violence, alcoholism. Crazy stuff can happen. Crazy stuff can happen because we keep trying to fill ourselves up on things that continue to make us feel empty. So this video is about you figuring out what makes you feel full. As I mentioned before, the first way to tap into that, check in with what was an event or situation in your life where you feel like you accomplished a ton, like you did it. You have come a long way, baby. What is that event for you? All right, tap back into that, make it a central experience. The next thing that you could look at, right? You can start to think of, are you on purpose? Start to think of, are you on purpose? What the hell does that mean? Like, are you in alignment with a mission? And I don't know about you all, but for me, I just connected with my mission about 6 years ago when I went to the New Warrior Training Adventure through the Mankind Project. It's the first time I had ever tapped into a mission. So my guess and my thinking is that a lot of men out there have yet to tap into a mission. And a mission is like your purpose. What are you here to do? Everybody gets to drive and thrive from a mission. So tap into what that is for you. Tap into what your purpose is. And if you have yet to figure that out, or where you can even start to look at what makes you feel freaking on top of the world. Now notice what I did there. Coming right back to the same feeling we were talking about before. Right? That situation in the past that made you feel like this. This time, what we're doing is we're starting to explore those feelings inside. Like, oh man, what really fuels me? What do I feel passionate about? What do I want to contribute? What kind of legacy do I want to live? When you start to tap into stuff like that, then I'm telling you right now, then you're gonna start feeling what it's like to be full, what it's like to be fulfilled. So man, this is Paul Newell, the New Wellness Guide. Guiding you, giving you the tools of leadership so you can unearth what leadership is for you. And this is a big part of it here, as leaders and as men that are going about in this world that really want to be on purpose and want to do the things that are the best for us and the best for our families, the best for the ones that come after us. Asking this question of ourselves now sets a tone for our lives now and also for our lives going forward. So check in, man. Are you full? Are you fulfilled? This is Paul, and I'm out.